Black Country New Road just released an album. I've been waiting for this moment. I haven't listened to their album yet, except for the singles. Yeah, super excited. I have been a big fan of them since I discovered the album Ends From Up There. Yeah, I guess we'll just dive into this thing, shall we?
Best friend waving at me. I wanna be living with you, seeing it through. Do you wanna play forever? How long can I play a song I made? Yeah, it's a song. I'm gonna read something that's good, but I listen to you. I'm not asking much, just enough. Fill my cup, get me up. You make me laugh, babe. Yeah, I know what's expected of me. Besties night and day. Remember when I said he shouldn't treat you that way? And are you sure? I know I want something more. And what about you? In fact, don't answer that. Wouldn't want it any other way. 'Cause this feels bestie girl, take it back now. What you feel is the hole in your life. And she's probably right. She's probably right. Just enough to check mark. I get wet, I get dry. You make me cry, babe. Yeah, I came out and where are you? I think you see right through me, bestie on my mind. Just lean into it. I'm a walking TikTok trend, but the color runs out in the end.
Okay, wow. Okay. I mean, I have listened to this track before. It's the single, Besties. That's the title track. But I just never get bored listening to that. So yeah, great song. I love it. I have no comment actually. I'm so excited to go through the next track. So I guess we'll just go into the second one. Okay, second track is called The Big Spin. Wait, I'm gonna open up the lyrics first. Okay, let's go.
my head to the root. We won't worry, it will grow.
Okay, I definitely need to re-listen to this track because it's quite short, like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know what to feel actually. Yeah, I definitely need to re-listen to this track because honestly, this is like my first time doing this reaction, so I don't know what to say actually because I'm not a music guy whatsoever, but I love music. So for this track, I think it's quite short and it's not bad and it's not that it doesn't leave a strong impression for me, but it's still good. We'll move on to the next track called Socks. I think I've listened to this, but I mean like people posted about this song on YouTube before they released this album, but I already forgot how the song sounds like. So let's listen. Okay.
I thought it once, I thought it well, and maybe even time could tell that all I know and all I've known could fit into a little tiny box, and all the world would laugh and loose their socks. How many things can one read till they feel they're not afraid of it all? How many cases of words am I being upset, doing fine? I'm having a whale of a time. But if the world could consume all the things that you knew, we'd be living the life a contender for wife. We'd be having a laugh. Wish I could make them laugh. And joke, there comes the truth. I am not blinded by my youth. The 5 years had their time, but you sit in a lane much like mine. For when all is said and done, what's left is far beyond the problems that are listed. It may be easy, just believe me that our life holds a light no life has held before. Maybe you're speaking away us the power to say what the ties we share. It's far greater than rare, oh yeah. In dark there comes the light, and we must try with all our might to keep this thing alive. We've got that house by the bay. There's no place that I'd rather stay. I'll stay there right till the day when you shall pass. I too shall pass. All things must pass like days. They pass from one to another and another. I will love no other, no. Yeah, that life is good, and I'll feel understood. Do you? If you don't, let me know. And now here comes the chorus. For when all is said and done, what's left is far beyond the problems that I listed. It may be easy, just baby, believe me. On my side, I would ask him to return to a moment which holds for us a great concern. Which moment to pick, which time to select. There are so many chances steeped in regret. No matter which one you choose, baby, you're always gonna lose. Well, that's what the demons say. I never liked those guys anyway.
Oh my god. That is even more abstract and like non-linear. Like the first half is more like theatrical and like very musical Broadway kind of sounding, and then things just like, yeah, but the instrumentation is so beautiful. It feels like you're listening to someone, yeah, like a Broadway or like a musical. Let's move on for the next track. We have like how many tracks? 12? Not 12. For I'm bad at math. Salem Sisters. Salem Sisters. Let's listen to that.
Salad days are balanced. Laughter from below as the conversations flow. And the path that I traced for to reach my final place. As strangers meet, I believe in the tree, the fire beneath bites at me. Quail thighs grilled on both sides. There's a young man holding tongs as the party sings along. to the song that I wrote of the pharaoh
The
on a
drums.
boat. But between the house lie whispers, they hum like faint transistors and conspire to light the cinders. Burn the tree for all to witness, curtains for a Salem sister. I believe we had you on the radio. Up a tree. As the fire beneath just creeps up to me. Oh, as the leaves bend and breathe, and it's plain to see. Oh yeah, that's what summer's for.
Oh, that is so good. Like, what the hell? I love the progression to the chorus, and like the build up is just like addicting. The chorus part where Tyler and Georgia and May just like doing harmony is just, it sounds so beautiful. This is like probably my top two yet. I mean, I've listened to the 3 singles, and now I have listened to another 3 more tracks, so that's 6. So this is like my top 2, I guess, for now. I might change that later, but just like for impression, this track also like made me appreciate the last 2 tracks more, if that even makes sense. Let's move on to the next track. I'm not that kind of person who pause the music to say things, so you will just watch me listening and reacting, I think, by my expressions. And that's how I listen to music. Yeah, let's move on to the next song. I'm afraid that my battery might die, but I think we'll survive for another 1 or 2 songs. The next song is called Mary. Not Mary, Two Horses.
I'm a far away traveler. I travel alone, searching in the mist for what I know exists for me out there.
If you see me yawning, I'm not sleepy. I mean, I am a bit sleepy because it's 3 a.m. No, it's, what time is it now? It's 3:40 a.m. So just, it's not about I'm not sleepy because of this album. So I'm just gonna explain that. Let's go back a few seconds back.
Missed for what I know exists for me out there. Solitary awaits me out there. I know she will. She was there before the rain, before these tunes, before they made the pyramids. Oh, waited so long On the silver screen, our eyes did meet, and he winked at me. Is this the one? Have I finally found a man to lean on? Will you help me? And my horse is on my way through night and day. Oh, I can see my destination on the line. And if the stars are aligned, not gonna be next time. I've chicken as he's sleeping. Can never trust a man who's drinking whiskey at the bar alone. But his arms around your waist, and your hair is blowing in the wind, and it felt alright. And on that second night he came for me. He took a knife out of his boot and silently learned the truth. He was a liar, a leech and a beggar. And through the embers, I watched him kill my horses. River, river, take me down to the waterfall. Won't come back at all. Just let me fall.
Oh, wow, that was intensely beautiful. It's 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 very creative and innovative. The way they put the country sound, but also infused with their own sound, but at the same time giving hints of like oriental. I mean, like maybe accidentally they give a little bit of oriental feeling, but still country. So it's quite unique, and their songs are very peculiar and in a good way, of course. I think we'll move on to the sixth track. It's called Mary.
day begins, she stumbles down the stairway. Porridge on, I won't be long to Dad sat in his chair. Shoves it down, let's take the town and make this week a wonder. Better than the one before, but she knows it won't be so. Her train approaches. Will they notice? Should she miss this one and start the week on the way to class, and so it starts. She'll play the jester, pushed around, ignored, let down. The laughs are at not with, so she bites back, but she falls flat. They say they're only teasing. Made the fool, that's life at school. What a way to treat your friend. She screams in the shower, lost all of her power. Keep face, she'll leave no trace, not even in her
The flute. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Another banger. Green Heart Club. I think this song is giving a little bit of country, but also gospel, a hint of gospel. But dare I say, it's a Baroque country, if that even makes sense. I'm not sure, but I get that feeling. Very good. I like it. The instrumentation is, I appreciate the instrumentation being a bit more laid back and more light, as if like not full sounding. It gives us a moment to take in all the bass and appreciate the harmony of them singing together like a choir in the church. I'm not sure. Let's go to the next track called Happy Birthday. Actually, this is their single. I've listened to the single. I like this song. When this song came out early in the March, I take it as my early birthday gift because my birthday is on 22nd. So thanks Black Country New Road. Thanks BCNR. Friends forever.
There's nobody there. One of these days you might notice the patch on my head. I'm already dead. And see the man that she married for money can't breathe. He's almost dead. How do you make it down the street? City burns like a fire beneath your feet. Cheer up, child, your world's not tearing apart, though you broke its heart. Many people would give an arm and a limb to live where you live. It's not your fault, we don't blame you. We blame the world you were born into. Happy day of birth, no matter where on earth your feet have taken you today. Did you hear me say that I love something about you, but I don't know what it is? Something that I must find, for you have truly built your fort. Do you see beneath the canopy from your top
I think we're gonna move on to the next single because this is also the single that they released before the album came out. So I have listened to this. So let's just keep going.
Watch the guiding swans them fall.
the backing vocals is actually them singing. I thought it was instruments. I've listened to these songs quite a lot before the album release, but
I'll take off my armor if you promise to stay. Wipe your weeping eyes. Lanterns light the light of the life I thought I'd lived. In the place I thought I'd been, I defend and accuse, and it's me that brings down the heavy above. The gavel begins to behave on its own. Then my arm turns to wet roots wrap round my wrist. Kite strings burn my I am proud to know you. Can I make a cup of coffee? Can I sit down next to you? I might not speak for a while, but just to be here with you, be with you. I might not be the best rider or fighter, but I think I'd like to be a little lighter. I could try to throw off the iron helmet, then indulgent memories make cavalry's rest their heads, make their heads out in the trees, up on the trees that I lost is still with me, that I wasn't. It'll become that beacon which beckons me beyond that cave I caved out. Take my shield and blade off of me. Got the silver down. I'll make you a crown. Then the wind.
the medieval part, the I don't know what instrument is that, but it's so satisfying even it's just short. Like
Silver down. I'll make you a crown. Then the wind stops, the clock ticks, and my stiffened heart grows tighter. I searched from the moon and down towards the fish, and the tide and the moon had their own alliance. I stood with my ghost. We tried to hold the kite, my wooden hand, my wooden heart. Now all the fights are fought and moments gone, but still they must be here, they must. But are you there?
My favorite track. Yep. That's definitely my favorite track. It's beautiful. They also got like a hint of Black MIDI at the end part where they go. It just gives a bit of Black MIDI, but in their own style. Nice. Green Heart Club again. Let's move on to the next song. We have 3 songs left. Nancy Tries to Take the Night. Okay. The stereo. I mean, the stereo. The mixing. It's giving a little bit of Big Teeth. Not like the sound, but the way they record this instrument, I guess.
There's a time and a place, and the place it is now. Take the smile off your face while you're dressed like a cow and you're frolicking round. Your legs are in the air, there's a smile on your face, but it's covered in hair. Do you want it? Do you want it? You run through the streets like the whore that you are, and you hope pretty soon you'll be struck by the car. But the light of the day tries to keep you afloat while there's pain in your stomach and there's pain in your throat. Do you want it? Do you want it? Mother, would you take me and on, for I have nothing, no more, baby. No, she's gone and to take the word and what you said. I tried to take the word, but the word was dead. I did not want it. And in the light of day, it all seemed well. Though was it just a dream? She could not tell. But how she wanted. It's the time, the place, and the place does not take the smile off your face while you're dressed like a cow and you're frolicking round, legs in the air. Smile on your face, but it's covered in air. Do you want it? Oh no, and do you want it now? Oh, just imagine a life. There's a baby and a wife. What the times of the night when compared to the night, but the mind is not there, so you sit in despair. Curse at the sky with the cry, it's not fair. Do you want it? No, no, please tell me, do you want it? Now you kissed the rush of the autumn eve, left to a fate no one believed. Taken to the table where she wrote, she held herself a vote. A vote between the good and bad, with all she'd seen and all she'd had. And now she tried to take the night, but now she's gone, removed from sight. And now your mother, would you take me? And on, for I have nothing no more, baby. No, no, she's gone. And on, if I could take it back now, would I take it back now? If he could take it back now, would he take it back now? Nancy took the night time, she's gone. Unknown.
That was crazy. The build up is so good. Oh my god, I'm speechless. The thing about this, I just want to mention about like how they are so good with like storytelling in a way that when I listened to the song in the beginning, I was thinking about Taylor Swift, about like how she tell her story through her songwriting. Because in the first verse here, they say there's like a line where they repeat the line, "Do you want it? Do you want it?" Which is talking about the baby. And it reminds me of Taylor Swift because Taylor Swift always asks question in her songs, and like the questions become like a, I don't know how, I'm not a songwriter, but the way that using a question to guide the audience to the story, I think backcountry neuro method of telling the story is even more bigger. It's, how to say, it feels like it's more dramatic, I guess. I would say that it's more dramatic. It's more. I'm just not gonna keep going. I'll just stop here. I'm not good at explaining things, but what a good song. Damn, that might be like top 2. It just dethroned other songs. Yeah, great song. Probably song of the year, maybe. Okay, let's listen to the 10th track, Forever Howlong, the album title.
Ungotten the day, my head pops out. It's another cold grey morning. Overstew the water begins to ebb. Out for a walk, I imagine 3 times slipping on the wet leaves, and the blood rushing out from the cracks in my head, then merge with the red and amber mulch. The hesitating silence, between.
You can even hear the swelling. I mean, like,
between the man and the dog. Overdone routine, the man
I see. The silence is the hesitance. So that makes sense. I'm just gonna go back a few seconds. I'm sorry.
between the man and the dog. Overdone routine, the man reaches down to pick up the shit. I make eye contact with the dog. We both look away. I am back home now. I move my fingers on the piano keys. And I am back to thinking whether she's sobbing in the into my can. I shall boil some beans. I should get my vitamin B. The last video I watched told me the pH of my gut microbiome was certainly causing my blues. So I fill myself up with fiber as dusk begins to set. The old man across the street, the clinical glow from your window. Why don't you get up on land? It looks like a tiny UFO is trying to land in there.
there is a lot of wind instruments like recorders and whatever they use there. But the arrangement is very interesting. They're very creative. I just don't know what to comment. It's a good song. I'm quite sad. We are approaching the last track. And it's called Goodbye. Wait, I'm reading this genius about the song just now, about Forever Howlong. So Charlie said that we started off doing a band arrangement for this and it didn't quite fit. After speaking about it, May was like, I think maybe it would sound really good if all of us were playing 5 clarinets as an arrangement, which was a cool idea, but maybe slightly impractical. The next best step was 5 recorders. The beginning of the song is fairly sparse and simple because all of us didn't know how to properly play the recorder, and it gets more complicated towards the end. The beat at the end, which is a bit like a carousel, is a bit of a victory lap for us because we just all get our individual parts to play because we can all actually play them. The Royal Society of Recorders and recorder players should be getting in touch soon. Okay, Charlie. That's a wholesome story. Okay, let's move on to the final track. Let's go.
I tap as I talk. I text while I walk.
Let me. It feels
I
weird.
tap as I talk.
Oh, okay.
I text while I walk to you. I tell you I'm here, and I wait by the door up the stairs, and I'm there. How was your day? Are you in pain still? I sit on the side of the couch in the cold, in the empty apartment you recently sold. Is that why I'm here? I've fallen in love with a feeling. I fell down a hole at a speed at which I do not went back to the ladies. They kissed me for ages and left. I don't believe in leaning on me when I feel so incapable. I
Wow. It just ends like that. I mean, I'm talking like that because previously in their previous album, their last song, which is Basketball Shoes, is very dramatic and like bigger than world kind of track. But this one is quite good. Yeah, it's not necessarily bad, and it's not quite good. It's really good. I'm sorry. I should rephrase my words. It gives me the thing about them is they know how to. Again, I'm not a music person, but I think they know how to break the rules and make it sounds good. Like like in design, I'm a designer. Okay, so when I do design and I try to break rules, you just there's a difference between breaking the rules and make it looks nice and just breaking rules just for the sake of breaking rules. So in music, I think they did something where they break the rules, which is they didn't follow the conventional way of making songs. So the I don't know music terms, man. The arrangement, the composition, the harmony, the progression, the way they play with the all those music theories and whatever witchcraft they have, they make it sounds good. At least for a person like me, I like peculiar stuff, and yeah, I like unique sounding stuff, unique looking visuals. So this album is very good for me. I think my impression on this is like very strong 9 out of 10. Before I listened to this, I was expecting about like 8 to 9 and even 7 just based on the singles. I mean, like the 3 singles are very really great, but I'm afraid that other songs didn't live up to the singles. Luckily they didn't, and I feel like each song bring its own characteristic and just like shape the album together very nice. This video is gonna be very long. Yeah, I think that's all from me. I'm sorry, I'm not good with English. I'm not good with explanation. English is not my first language. I do not speak English in my everyday life. So this is me recording my reaction just to document myself reacting to one of my favorite band ever. And I think I'm gonna upload it on the internet just in case some people would watch it. I'm not sure, but yeah, if you enjoy this video, have a thumbs up and let me know, do you like this album and what kind of album that you want me to react to, and what are improvement that I can make for this kind of video. It's so hot, man. It's so hot. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.